Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back. I know I haven't made a YouTube video in a while, and I kind of have an explanation for that, but not really. I've just been slacking, honestly, and that's about it. I've been making YouTube videos because editing and stuff, got tiring after a while. I know I only made like, I don't know, like 3 videos and then stopped. But yeah, you guys should know me by now. I'm pretty popular on YouTube. I have a total of 5 subscribers. That is right, guys. 5 freaking subscribers. I'm pretty popular now. So I'm gonna be telling you guys a little story about how me and my friend got arrested, and yeah, we're just gonna get into that. While I tell you guys this story, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into a Fortnite game. I'm not that great at Fortnite, to be honest. I'm not the hottest Fortnite player out there, let's just say that. But it'll do the trick for this video. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get straight into this. Alright, so a buddy of mine, we were out chilling. It was snowing at the time. This is kind of a recent story. I still haven't went to court for this, so I'm not gonna say too much because they might use this against me if they do find this video, which I hope they don't. But yeah, a buddy of mine, we were out riding around at like 12 o'clock at night. I have an ATV. So we were just cruising, doing donuts and stuff, and there was this guy's house that he always chased us and like bullied us because we were younger or whatever, and like told us to like screw off because we would ride by his house on the street. And so we were like, it's a good idea to do donuts in his yard at 12 o'clock at night. Yeah, let's not do that. So, anyways, basically, we did donuts, and then we came back at like 4 o'clock in the morning. We were out at a friend's house on the four-wheeler, and we came back at like 4 o'clock in the morning, did some more donuts in the same dude's yard, and then we dipped. We just went home. We were like, all right, screw it. We're tired. Let's just go home. We went home. We went to sleep. We woke up the next day to some police banging on my door. And I was like, oh, I wasn't really scared or anything because police have come to my house before. Yeah, me and the feds don't get along. Let's just say that. But anyways, they were at my house. I was like, oh shit, the cops are here. And then my friend was like, all right, screw it. Let's just go back to sleep. So we tried to go back to sleep, and then they continued to bang on my door. So it kind of got irritating because I was trying to go back to sleep. They started ringing my doorbell, just repetitive banging on my door for like 30 minutes straight. And then they started yelling. This is whenever shit got serious. They started yelling, so we were like, yeah, screw this. We should probably, go open the door. They seemed pretty pissed. So they started yelling at us. So we got kind of scared. We were like, all right, we're just gonna open the door and see what they want. So we went and opened the door, and the first thing they asked was, who has the four-wheeler? And I was like, I looked out the door and I realized my four-wheeler was gone, and I was like, where the hell is it? And then I was like, all right, screw it. So I was like, what four-wheeler? And then they're like, we know you have a four-wheeler. There's like tire tracks all in your yard and stuff. And I was like, all right, well, why are you guys here? And then he was like, well, someone was doing donuts in this man's yard up the street. And I was like, oh shit. And then he was like, well, was it you? And I was like, no. I was like, no, it wasn't me. We were riding with like 5 guys last night. There was 5 different ATVs, and I was like, it could have been anyone. And the guy was like, but the tire tread matches the tire tread in your yard. And I was like, oh, well, that doesn't prove anything. They could have been riding through my yard. And he was like, well, there's no other tire tread. And I was just like, shit. And he was like, look, if you just confess, I'll make this easy on you. And I was like, all right, so I'm not gonna get in trouble. And the cop was like, yeah, you're not gonna get in trouble. He was pretty chill, all right, at the moment. And then he was all like, yeah, you won't get in trouble, dude, I promise. Anyways, he was like, all right, well, just go ahead and confess to it. And I was like, all right, I did it. And then he was like trying to get my friend in trouble. And that's whenever I realized that this cop was just trying to get us in trouble. He kept saying, was my friend there? Was he on the four-wheeler? All this shit. And I was just like, no, no, he was there, but he wasn't on the four-wheeler. I couldn't do donuts with him on there, which I did. And he was on the four-wheeler, but we just straight lied to the cop because there's no point of both of us getting in trouble. I was just like, I'll just take full blame, go to court, get this over with. Boom, bang, bang. So the cop was like, "All right, can you come to my cop car?" And I was like, "Why the hell does he want us to come to his cop car?" Anyways, he just takes us to his cop car. My friend doesn't even have shoes on, and there's snow out there. It's freezing cold. I'm in like my pajamas, basically. Like I just woke up, and so we get into a cop car, and he puts us in the car. And I was like, what the fuck? So we were just sitting in the back of the cop car. I had my phone with me. We were taking Snapchats, just trying to look cool and, just be like, yeah, dude, we're getting arrested. So it was pretty cool. I mean, to be honest, it was probably worth it. Just the experience of being in the cop car was probably worth it. Um, just because I've never been in a cop car like that. But my friend was kind of freaking out. He kept asking the cop, were we getting arrested? The cop was like, no, I'm just writing you guys a ticket. And I was like, what? You're writing us a ticket? I asked him, I said, you said we wouldn't get in trouble. And he was like, well, it's the law. I have to. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, so you lied to us. And he was like, no, I had to do it, man. I'm sorry. And then I kind of got bummed out at that point. I was like, shit, I'm getting a ticket. My dad's gonna lose the shit. And so we were just chilling, and then our girlfriends pull up on my ATV while we were asleep. I guess they went and got the keys from in the kitchen and was just out riding in the field because I kind of live near a field. And they pull up on the four-wheeler and they just stop. They see the cops and they blatantly just stop and they stare at us. And then me and my friend, we just looked back at our girlfriends and we were just like, shit, dude, shit. And the cop just looks at them and then just goes, "Who's that?" And then we just said, "Oh, that's our girlfriends and that's our four-wheeler." And the cop was like, "Oh, all right." He didn't care for them riding around, so he was just chilling. He just wanted to write us the ticket, I guess. But yeah, our girlfriends walk up to us and we were just like, "Shit, we're about to be in trouble. Oh my God, they're about to be bitching at us for 4 days straight." And this is about to suck. So they walk up to us, and then my girlfriend just asked the cops, what did they do? And then the cop was just like, they were doing donuts in someone's yard at like 12 in the morning, and both of our girlfriends just looked at us and just shook their heads and they legit just dipped out on the four-wheeler. They didn't fucking care. They just shook their heads and were like, screw you guys, and dipped out on the four-wheeler. I was like, shit. So anyway, some time passed. I told my dad. My dad didn't actually care too much because it wasn't really like a serious thing. I just got charged with damaging property and something like that, and I still haven't been to court, so I'll probably get charged with trespassing too. I don't know if they can do that, but if the judge wants to throw the book at me, he will, I guess, and I'll probably have a lot of community service coming up in the near future, so I probably will take a break from posting too, but that'll probably be in the summer. I don't know how community service works. I've never had it. Um, but I'm hoping it's easy. I don't fucking know. But I'm gonna try to go to the guy's house today. Wish me good luck. I'll give you guys a follow-up story. I'm trying to go to the man's house today, ask him if there's anything I can do to, for him to drop the charges. Like, so the guy owns like a landscaping business, so I'm just gonna ask him if I can work for him for like a week or something, so he'll drop the charges, and we're just gonna see how that goes. But anyways, guys, that's been my story about how I got arrested. I have lots of stories and just a lot of shit to tell you. If you want more videos like this, just go ahead and drop a like, guys. I'll start busting out videos again if you guys want them. If you guys want story time videos like this, I'll bust out some stories and shit. They're pretty easy to make. You just get on, the PlayStation, tell a story, post that shit on YouTube, and bam. But yeah. If you guys want any more videos like this, just let me know, drop a like, and I'll make them. I'll make that happen. Here, I'm going to show you guys a picture of a giraffe. Yes, fun fact, did you know that giraffes actually have long necks to eat trees and shit? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they eat trees and shit with like leaves or some shit. I don't fucking know. But anyways, guys, it's been Apollo, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys later, and I'm out. Peace.